Have you ever heard of someone who died in her own home and nobody knew for over 4 decades? This happened in Zagreb, Croatia. A woman named Hedviga Golik sat down to watch TV one evening in 1966 and she never got up. Her body stayed in that tiny attic apartment until 2008. No one noticed, no one checked. Today we will tell her full story in simple words. Zagreb is the capital of Croatia. In its Medvedskak neighborhood stands a 4-floor building from the 1960s. On the top floor was a small one-room attic flat. It had only 18 square meters, about 119 square feet. Think of a room not much bigger than a garage. For years, this flat looked empty. Neighbors assumed the owner moved away, but they never really knew who lived there. Hedviga Golik was born around 1924 in Rijeka, then part of Italy. She trained as a nurse and worked at a city health center in Zagreb. She spoke little with neighbors, some called her eccentric. She had moods that swung from quiet to angry, but she paid her bills, electricity stayed on, water worked. Hedviga lived alone. She had a sister who taught school in Zagreb, but they argued and lost touch. No other family or close friends lived nearby. From 1961, Hedviga's home was that attic flat. She rarely left. Neighbors said she lowered a bucket of money and a shopping list down the stairs. Then groceries would appear at her door. She sometimes rented the flat to others when she went away, but nobody knew where. Some heard rumors she joined a group in Macedonia or moved to Belgrade. No one knocked on her door for years. No one asked, "Are you okay?" This was a world before cell phones or social media. By the 1970s, neighbors wondered who owns this flat. They argued over the right to live there. A list of tenants formed and everyone believed the apartment was abandoned. In 1991, one tenant wrote to the city, "This flat is empty," but the Yugoslav wars began. The letter got no answer. The building stood quiet through conflict and change. Through the 1980s and 1990s, bills got paid. No one knew who paid. The woman who owned the flat was never seen again. How could someone sit dead for 42 years without a sound? Experts say 3 things help hide it. Number 1, mummification. Cold air and blanket dried her body. It hardly smelled after a time. Number 2, open windows. Fresh air flowed through, no bad odor buildup. Number 3, legal fear. Neighbors did not want to break her tenancy rights. They were afraid of fines, so they kept away. The flat stayed locked. Nobody dared to enter. In 2008, city officials planned to renovate the building into condos. They sent 3 people to check the attic flat. Nobody answered the door. They forced it open on May 12. Inside, they found Hedviga's body on her bed. She sat in her chair, wrapped in blankets, fencing, and all 1960s TV. A cup of tea sat beside her. Her skin was dry and tight like mummy. The room was frozen in time, dusty dishes in the sink, thick cobwebs, furniture untouched. Police opened an investigation. They found no cause of death, likely natural causes. They could only say she died in a cold season. No family came forward, no friend claimed her, so the city buried her the next day. The world learned of Hedviga's lonely end. News outlet called it a modern ghost story. Hedviga Golik's tale is tragic, but it teaches lessons. Number 1, community matters. A simple "hello, are you okay?" can change a life. Number 2, stay connected. In a busy world, look out for the quiet ones. Number 3, legal roots versus human care. Rules should not stop us from helping someone in need. Today we have more tools, phones, social media to check on people, but connection still requires our effort and kindness. Hedviga Golik's life reminds us that invisibility can be a slow, silent end. No one should fade away without a neighbor's knock or a friend's call. If you learned one thing from this video, let it be simple. Reach out. Check on the people around you, your neighbors, your co-workers, your family. Because sometimes a small act of care can save someone from being forgotten. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. And remember, no one should ever sit alone in silence for decades.